Hi there, Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is your February 2021 Love Monthly Forecast reading with me, Krissy, from InTheStarsByKrissy.com. So, this is a general reading, even though it is predictive, and we are going to be seeing what are the energies that might present itself in terms of our love life and a relationship. So, this goes through all of you sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo. Let's get down into the reading. We now have here the Five of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Queen of Wands, Ten of Wands, and the Magician card, along with the cassette, healthy choices, and the Separation card. Now, whenever we see the Separation card, it does not mean a breakup or anything like that, but it will add influences to what's really happening and going on in terms of your love life and relationship. So this reading is really more of a channel-based messages with the mixture of all the cards involved, and that is really what I'm tuning in at this time, not really on the specific meaning of the cards. So just a disclaimer. Anyway, let us see. First and foremost, I do notice here that there is definitely an element of confusion, like feeling nostalgia in the air, especially since we have, the starting point is the Five of Cups. And whether you are looking into the past or whatever it is that you're thinking about right now, there is an element here that makes you feel confused, makes you feel conflicted one way or another. There could be a choice that you are making, or you have been contemplating of making some form of choices in your life, especially in terms of your relationships that you are confused on. Maybe you are at the situation of, feeling pressured to do something, feeling pressured to make a decision, or there could be something that you have found out. The moment that I'm actually recording this video is around the full moon in the sign of Leo. So a very it's really just more of a coincidence, but during the time of the full moon, there could be some form of instances in your life that might be manifesting in terms of your love life and personal situation, and that might be being transferred, not really transferred, but it is also something that you might be still thinking about as you enter the month of February. But it's really more of making decisions. I just kind of feel like there are two things that you need to do. Maybe you're thinking about what is the best choice to take. Should I stay in a relationship? Should I let go? What should I be prioritizing right now? Who should I believe in? There's a lot of confusion in the air and a lot of things going on in your mind. And for some of you guys, maybe this is a point wherein maybe you don't want to talk about it, or you're not really able to express what you truly feel. Maybe because that everything is just so not clear to you right now, wherein you are unable to make a decision out of anything. I think that for many of you Leo people, this is a point wherein you are going to be making a decision. You are going to say something at the end of the day, at the end of the journey, at the end of the road. I feel that you are going to say something. However, you are, despite the fact that you are feeling so much, despite the fact that you are having these powerful emotions and passionate feelings inside of you, I kind of feel that for a lot of you guys are really thinking about it. You're not being judgmental into things. You're not being impulsive with the way that you are dealing a situation right now, which is actually a good thing. It makes me feel that you're really level-headed, despite the fact that there's a lot of complicated emotions going on inside of you, and you're doing things one step at a time. So this is, I kind of feel that for many of you, you're not acting like yourself, but at the same time, you are that form of feeling and energy. I kind of feel that this is a point wherein you will receive some form of answers at the end of the day. which will lead you to a better outcome, to a better scenario. Definitely there's going to be changes in terms of your love life and relationships. If there was something that you are confused about, if there is something that you're thinking about, do know that the month of November, not November, but the month of February 2021 will lead you to some form of conclusion, to some form of answers to where you should be and where you should be going about. This is the point we're in. This could be the month we're in. You're thinking about things, seeing the pros and cons of a situation, and you keep repeating this in your head. Basically, you know, just like a cassette tape, basically, repeating everything, repeating all of the options in your head. You're not really rushing into things, but you're being really careful with certain things. And I feel that this is the right way to do about it. Yes, you're thinking about it. You're not brushing anything off. It's just that you're taking your time in doing this. I feel that, you know, this is really a wonderful energy because this allows you to really see clear to what really is going on and what it is that you really want in your life, in your situation. This is a workable situation we're in. There is a possible discussion that might present itself into your love life, into your relationship. A lot of sharing, heart-to-heart talk might come. A telephone call, a message of some kind, you know, seeing each other and talking about things that truly matter, might be things that are manifesting. It's just that how things process to you might be quite of a difficult, like somehow burdensome, I would say, you know, how everything flows. But once you guys could make your decision, once you guys say your piece, once you guys talk to that person to deal with a relationship or whatever decision that you have come across into your head, whatever it is that you have made a decision of, I feel that, you know, everything is going to go smoothly once you make that point, you know. So this is really more about you making a concrete decision, a concrete path to go to, and once you have decided upon that, you know, there will be no hesitation anymore. Yeah, and I kind of feel that for a lot of you guys, this has a lot to do with something that you love, you know, something that is really dear to your heart. So there's definitely going to be change in terms of your love life, relationship. This is going to be a challenging for some, but it's not a point wherein you cannot do anything about it. I kind of feel that this is a point wherein it's really more a game changer month, wherein you are at the turning point of your relationship. Where is it gonna go? Is it gonna progress, or is it gonna end, you know, here and now? So you hold the answers into that. You are the driver of your engine, and you will be able to have the power and capacity to switch it on or switch it off, that kind of feeling. So yeah, and I feel that, you know, this is really not about whether you are making the right decisions or not. I feel that for many of you, whatever decision that you make during this time is going to lead you to the outcome that is meant for you. So yeah, I forgot to mention that the last card of the deck is the Three of Cups. So this is really more about bringing harmony back in place eventually. So let us see if there are still any messages that we are having here for the month of February for a lot of you guys, Leos, in terms of your love life and relationship. I don't know. I don't know if I forgot to mention, but communication and messages are going to be very important to you during this time. So yeah. Let me see what's going on. We do have the Four of Wands over here. Let me just put it up over here. We have the Four of Wands and the Strength card. And this is really the card of the Leo. So I kind of feel that this is really having to do with, you know, really roaring things out, you know, and I kind of feel that this is really more of the decisions that you make has power. The words that you say right now has power. And there's also a very strong manifestation energy. So it's really also important right now to be as positive as you can and think about your own desires, what is going to be good for you and good for the situation. And you will be able to attract them into your life. You know, you can manage things up. Remember that the original meaning of the strength card is like taming a lion, you know, taming a lion, a woman taming a lion. So, you know, despite the adversities that you are might be going through, you're able to manage that, able to resolve whatever conflict you have in your plate. So that is really the essence of this reading. We also have the Tower card, signifying that, you know, this is going to be an important change into your life. There's going to be a lot of construction, deconstruction, building things up, and sudden things happening into your life. The Two of Swords is going to, you know, give us an element wherein you are having to do and make a decision, seeing the pros and cons of a situation. And we also have here the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is really more of a time of a pause, wherein, you know, even though we have a lot of things going on, you are still taking your time, you know, taking your time to look into yourself. What is it that you truly want? What is it that you truly feel into the scenario? And then last but not the least, we do have the Ace of Pentacles, which can sprout out a new beginning into your life. And I really like the Ace of Pentacles because it's a very material card, material plane. So, you know, this could be a point wherein you are going to be receiving something in the end, or the venture that you begin or start is going to end up in a very positive way, wherein it is somehow blessed, or something real can be initiated during this time. And the last card of the deck is the Star card, so which, you know, can bring you a lot of hope into the scenario, a lot of positive elements, and makes you feel as if your wishes and hopes into the scenario are going to be granted. There's going to be answers in the air. And if you have been praying, if you do prayers, I kind of feel that, you know, if you have been looking for a sign, this is going to be the month wherein you might need to, you know, be more observant to what is really going on, because there is going to be signs all around you for the month of February. You will know the answers to whatever it is that is concerning you, and you have to use your own intuition, which I do know a lot of Leos are very intuitive as well. So you start off with a difficult scenario wherein you are feeling lost, you're feeling a lot of conflicting energy. Maybe there are decisions that you don't know what to do on, you're feeling stuck, but eventually, like maybe around the mid of February, or as time goes on within the month, you will find your answers, and it will lead you to a better state of mind, better state of situation into your love life and relationships all at the same time. What else did I forget to mention? It makes me feel that, you know, this is really more of you should not be afraid of changes, because it's like guaranteed that changes is really going to be happening into your life. You know, this whole reading gives me an element and symbolism of a wind and a journey all at the same time. The wind and journey. And with the wind, when we're talking about the wind, this is really about something that flows in, you know, whether you like it or not, it exists. So it makes me feel that, you know, for people who are controlling to a situation, this might be difficult for you, because there are things that are going to manifest and happen to your life that which you cannot control. You know, if change is coming, it's really coming here and now. So I kind of feel that that is really more of what we are being presented on here. But you don't need to be afraid, because I kind of feel that this is all going to lead us into a better light, to a better life with it will give us clarity basically into what we might be facing in the future, and to the situation at hand, you know. you will be able to see through any form of confusion, deceit, and lies as well. You know, some form of truth are going to come to light. So that's really a positive thing for a lot of you Leo people out there. So anyway, thank you guys for watching and tuning in with me. If you do want a more personal reading, specifically done for you and your own situation, you can do that by booking a session with me or having an email reading with me if you prefer that. By going to my website inthestarsbykrissy.com. All the information will be down below this video. If you're interested in, please do like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you do want more videos just like this one. And I'll see you guys next month. Goodbye.